So have you ever wanted to try to talk to your friend and share secret messages? For this sound experiment, we're going to explore vibrations. We are going to be needing 2 yogurt cups, a length of string as long as your arm, and then you're going to need a grown-up to help you to tie it right inside the cup. So you're going to poke a hole in each cup, you're going to tie the string inside, and then you're going to give one end to your friend, you're going to have the other end, and you're going to talk to each other and be able to hear back and forth. You can experiment with this by changing the length of your string. Doesn't matter if you make the string longer or if you make it shorter. How harder or easier is it to hear your friend? The directions are in our blog, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Hey friends, this is Dr. Diane from the Shenandoah Valley Discovery Museum. We're going to do a little bit of kitchen science today. In the blog directions, it talks about using rice and plastic wrap. Well, guess what? We are completely out of those things at my house, so we're going to improvise today. I happen to have oatmeal, so we're going to use some dried oatmeal. I have the metal bowl, and instead of plastic wrap, we're going to try it with foil. So the idea is we're actually going to see sound waves impact the oatmeal. So we're going to start, if you have plastic wrap, take that out. If you have foil, feel free to do that with me. You're going to put it on top of your bowl, nice and tight, just like that. Now, take your rice or your oatmeal, and you're going to put just a little bit of it along the top. You don't need a lot. I'm going to lift the bowl and see if you can see what's happening. You can see the vibrations the spoon is making on the metal that's causing the oatmeal to move. So you guys can take this experiment and you can make it more creative for you. Feel free to add different materials, different spoons, different toppings. Try to change the shape of your bowl, change what you're putting on top, and see if that changes the vibrations of the things you have on top of the wrap. Show us some pictures. We would love to see what you're doing at Discovery Muse. Thanks. Hey friends, this is Dr. Diane from the Shenandoah Valley Discovery Museum. Today we are going to make a water xylophone and test whether water levels change the pitch. So what you need to get to help me out today is you need to get some jars, and they can be any kind of jars you have in the house. I happen to have some leftover baby food jars. I also have some mason jars, so we're going to play and just see what happens. You need some water. If you have it, you need food coloring, and then a spoon. So we're going to start. We've got our jars. I'm going to put a little bit of food coloring into each one of them. So I've got some blue, some yellow, some green, and some red. You can choose to think of these as regular food coloring colors. I'm going to go with their Hogwarts house colors. Now, we are going to take a little bit of water, and we're going to do different water levels in each one. So I'm going to fill my red one up the most, and then I'm just going to go down from each one. We'll do green, second most. Yellow and blue. So I'm going to add a little bit more to the green, and I'm going to fill the red up. All right, so we have different levels. So now we're just going to play. So you can play, you can try to create tunes, you can change the water levels until you are happy with the notes you have for your xylophone. I'm actually going to experiment a little bit while we're here. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of water in my green. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of water in my yellow. And I'm going to get rid of some of the water in my blue and just see what happens. All right, shall we try again? So you get to play, share your xylophones with us. We would love to see what you create.